Today I'm sharing with you guys 10 mobile multiplayer games that are worthy of your time. Now I could take the easy way out and give you PUBG Mobile and all of these huge names that many of us already know about, but I decided to dive a little bit deeper and find some games that you may not have seen yet, that have been out for a while, that are amazing, or that are newer to the scene. So let's dive into our top 10 multiplayer games on mobile. First on today's list is Farlight 84, and I've been following this game for quite some time throughout the development, and it's a battle royale style game done a little bit differently in the Farlight universe, or the universe that they're creating. Actually, you could go inside of vehicles as well as on foot. Multiple different style of battle mechanics inside of the game, different types of mechanisms for healing, and really just a new, refreshed version of a battle royale style game. I like this one because it's different than what we're used to. Your Call of Duty Mobile, your PUBG Mobile, your Apex Legends, things that everyone knows because they're massive titles. We're getting a little bit of a lighter version right here. A little bit more artwork that's themed towards like a Fortnite style, like a creative destruction style as well. It's just a really nice looking game with some casual looking art, some great gameplay, and it's one that you could dive into now. It's one of the newer games on today's list, and it's one that you could kind of build up a following in of friends, and maybe even if you're looking to be one of the best, you could push your way. Number 2 is Uno. Yeah, Uno, because Uno is like the best card game, and even though it's casual, it's sometimes even a bit cheesy. Maybe it'll remind you of playing cards with your grandmother. There's something extremely addicting about Uno on mobile. Now, this is not a new game, but there's been a lot of promotions done by the company to bring in a large player base of people that are here for us to play against, to compete against, and to defeat. So if you're looking for a casual style card game that reminds you of days of old and that really just has a fun element to it without too much depth that you're going to really get lost inside of the game, try Uno. Next up is Pokemon Unite. Because I wanted to bring a MOBA to the video, I'm trying to vary up the genres that I share with you guys here today, and this is one of the newer ones on today's list, and it's one that's done really well, also one that's very popular and captures a Pokemon audience as well as a MOBA audience. I really like this one. I think it's a super clean looking game, amazingly smooth to play, and it has a following of people that are going to be playing this game for years to come, which tells me that it's a safe investment of my time, and if I even want to spend some money inside of the game, of my money as well. I don't know. This one is just one of the better MOBAs overall on mobile devices. It's a good one. Brawlhalla is a game that I feature from time to time on the channel because I really do believe it's a hidden gem. If you like Super Smash Brothers, you're gonna love Brawlhalla, with tons of different characters that you can play as, all with different skills, different abilities, different game modes within the game. It's essentially a platform brawler style game, and believe it or not, this one's actually on Steam as well as on mobile, so you have that cross-platform ability. This is just a super fast-paced game for you people that like those brawler types, and I love that there's so many different characters that you have just tons of variety when it comes to the gameplay. When it comes to the battles that you could have a different battle every single time based on, well, based on the characters that you choose. And like every other game on today's list, it's multiplayer, and that's tons of fun too. Albion Online is an MMORPG game that is a massive world filled with people all trying to build up the economy, build up their realm, and then get into battle with others to protect what they have and to destroy and take what they want. If we're looking for multiplayer experiences, this one is a MMO, massive multiplayer online game where you could really get hundreds of friends together and get some massive raids going. Albion Online is another game that's available both on Steam and on mobile, and it has a massive following of people playing. It is all on one server, so every single person that plays the game is on the same server, playing with potential to play against one another. Really awesome game here that has tons of people invested, which means you could play with a lot of other people and friends. So the question is McDonald's or Burger King? I know, completely off topic, but it's what I'm thinking about. Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments section below. And then we have Donut Punks. Donut Punks is an arena battler style game where you have all of these old folks that turn into zombies, and then you have to basically take them on in online battles. It's another one of those Brawl Star Brawlhalla-esque style games, but obviously very, very different, less objective based than Brawl Stars. But I really love the graphics in the game. I think it looks really good. It's a really cute game as well, and it's really fun to play with friends. But you're probably looking for a fighter on today's list, and for you I have Skullgirls, another one that has that really comic book looking artwork style. It is a multiplayer game where you could play with a bunch of other people in multiplayer battles, and it's a fighter that plays really well. It's like a real fighter but on mobile. I absolutely love everything about this game. The genre fighters are awesome. You also have the ability to play with your friends, and you have so many different characters. Again, like Brawlhalla, you have different characters that have different abilities, but this in much more of a fighter style game. So if you're someone that's into like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or something like that, this may be one that you think is worth trying out because it's a great rendition of a fighter on mobile. Now, I wanted to bring a card game to today's list, but I didn't want to bring Marvel Snap because we've been featuring Marvel Snap so much here on the channel. So I brought instead Legends of Runeterra. This one right here is another amazing card game that was extremely popular a little ways back and still has a massive following now. Of course, when you have new card games out like Marvel Snap, it may change up the player base that you have of a game like this one. But with that being said, this is still one of the best card battling games that you could play on mobile devices. So if it's up to you, you get to make your choice. Of course, if you like Marvel Snap and want to try something new because maybe you're getting bored of it, even though it's only been out for 6 months, this is another one that you have as an option to you. Very different style card battler, really great graphics that has that multiplayer element, which is exactly what you're here watching this video for. Now, Zuba is a battle royale style top-down cartoony cute shooter. Yeah, that's a mouthful right there, but the game is super fun. It's not new either. This one's been out for a while, but a lot of people that are into these top-down cartoon style shooters that haven't tried Zuba would like it. It's really fun. You can get different Zuba characters as you unlock them over time, all with different abilities, but of course the weapons that you pick up, well, they are found in the open world because after all, this is a battle royale style game. Zuba's one that I played for quite some time. I really enjoyed unlocking the new characters with new abilities. It added some diversity to the game. And obviously you have characters that you're trying to unlock because you get smoked by them and you want to smoke others with that same character. Keeps you addicted to unlocking new character classes inside of the game. But this one's super fun if you like battle royale or top-down shooters. But maybe you're looking for arena shooters, and there's only one that I would call the best, and that is T3 Arena. I used to love Frag Pro Shooter, but first of all, that's not multiplayer for the most part. It's a one-person battler, but T3 Arena is a multiplayer experience, which reminds me very much of something that we all know, Overwatch. Yeah, of course, you have different characters, all with different abilities in the arena, battling it out. This game is incredible. I would be very surprised if you started playing this game and didn't find yourself getting very addicted to both the gameplay, the unlock and character progression, and just playing with other people, because once you get the hang of things, this one is so much fun. I could even see esports coming along and being part of this game as well. It's definitely one to dive into. Next up, we have Call of Duty Warzone, and although this one is not available for us to play just yet, or at least in my region it's not, this is one that's going to take the mobile market by storm. Now, what does this mean for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobile or COD Mobile? Well, I'm not sure. Honestly, from what I'm seeing here, I don't see anything that's going to break COD Mobile, but I do see something that's supporting the COD franchise on mobile. Whether you like it or you don't, this is one that you're going to have to keep your eye out for. You know it's going to be a massive and a successful game over time, and I'm just waiting for this one to be downloaded automatically on my phone because I got it pre-registered and we're ready to go. And so should you. And now I threw in here Mario Kart Tour, and again, no, this is not a new game, but it's one that we just can't ignore. I wanted a racing style game on the list here today because we got to add that. This is one of the best multiplayer experiences as well, so let's add that. And it's Mario themed. Who doesn't love Mario Kart from the old days of Super Nintendo? I know that I do, and many of you probably do as well. Yeah, I don't know. If you didn't play this one yet, well, then maybe you're not a mobile gamer, or maybe you've been ignoring it, or maybe you just haven't had the time. But it's definitely a fun racer that's really great to play with your friends. Great multiplayer experience. Guys, I come out with lists of the best games for you to play every single day, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video.